Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you something rather interesting, or something that I managed to get my hands on. And as you can see, it is a Luger pistol, a P08 Luger pistol. Did it from 1941 in the Black Widow configuration. I know this is nothing that I usually post on this channel. Granted, I barely post on this channel. I've actually been behind a bunch of things have been coming up and everything, but I wanted to share this on here, so that's what I'm doing right now. So the story behind this one, realistically, I do not know much about it. However, I did get this from Simpsons Limited Collectibles. Sorry, I forgot the second part of it. It's a Luger shop. Well, it's a historical firearm shop located, I think, in like somewhere south in Illinois. It's about 3 hours away from where I live. And they specialize in selling Lugers, and they sell a bunch of other World War II era and just historical firearms and knives and rifles and everything. Anything you can really imagine. And so I ended up getting this pistol off of their hands. According to them, it is a 1941 dated P08 pistol that was finished in 1944, late 1944, early 1945. It was made from ordnance parts according to the Edict of the SS. That is what they wrote in the description. And it seems to be all matching. It has the 1200 right there. So that's a serial number, and then we have to 00s, 00. No serial number right here. Usually they have one. 00, 00, 00, 00. Obviously this is up. I have a snap cap in here right now. And then also in the trigger, the firing pin, the part of the toggle assembly, everything really on here is marked 00. So this one looks a little suspicious. That 0 looks more marked than the other. I don't know if that's that was put on after or what. This is also 00. Regardless, it seems to be all matching. And like I said, I don't know necessarily what they mean by it being made from ordnance parts. I'm not too sure. I kind of even have the impression that there's an X right here. It's kind of hard to see. You can kind of see it right there, like the slightest little print that would give that would basically tell us if this could be a Russian capture pistol. However, I'm not too sure. Then again, I don't feel anything. But it does kind of see right there if you look carefully. Right there. It does kind of have the impression that it has an X. Regardless, this is a very nice firearm. Just if you look at the finish, according to them, it's 98% blue. I'm not sure if that is a valid statement, if they are being honest. It seems like it was refinished just because of how it looks. They did say that it was in pretty much close to pristine condition. It does look to be in very good condition, with the only scuffs really being these right here on the grip. These are the bakelite grips, the black grips along with the black plastic grips along with the magazine. So technically this would be a Black Widow. However, it is not a BYF designation, so this was not under military contract, at least as a Black Widow. But it is made by Mauser. And so, again, not too sure what their description says or what it means 100%. The only thing I do know is that this pistol looks good, feels good, shoots great. Shot it, well, I mean, it looks great, it feels great, everything. I've also shot it a few times. Shoots really good. It's kind of picky with ammunition. I've used Blazer ammunition, 9mm, 115 grain. Worked out pretty well. I tried out Winchester with some coated casings, such as this one right here. Did not quite work for me. It got jammed up pretty fast. I think I only managed to put it one round before I got jammed up. Tried it again and it jammed again. I don't know. This feels like a textured casing. It didn't really work for me. I also tried another brand. Can't really remember the name of it. Worked out good for a bit, and then it started to have faults. With the Blazer, however, did pretty good. So I'm just going to show you really quick. You have the eagle markings. I believe it's supposed to be a 355. They are kind of faded. Again, that's why I kind of question whether or not this has been refinished and whatnot. It has a Nazi eagle right there. The eagle with the swastika. It has it right here as well. Any other markings? Just the date, the 0000, manufacturer. Sorry if you guys hear a train. I live by a train, so it's kind of hard to block them out. Gesichert, meaning safety. Safety off, safety on. This right here says geladen, meaning loaded. I believe so. This is a magazine release. Press it, magazine comes out. On the magazine, you can see the FXO. I'm not sure what it means, but it has another eagle proof. Right there, you can see the P08. Another eagle proof right there. Sorry, my hand shakes a lot. This is like a thumb grab, so I can, load it. The black plastic. These are not marked because, apparently, since they are plastic, if you mark them, they have a tendency to crack, so I leave them without marking them. I believe same with the magazine. So I'm going to try to take it apart. Again, if you guys hear the train, my apologies. So yes, I'm going to try to take it apart and kind of show you guys. It also has a marking right there. Oh, and then under the barrel here, it has a 1200 and then an 882. Not sure what that means, but yeah. And here we go. Usually they have a number right here, but this one doesn't, so whatever. But I'm going to try to take it apart. I'm going to show you guys. I know you guys probably already know, but regardless, I'm kind of doing it for myself because when I try to take it apart, I never really saw how they took this off and put it on. However, make sure the magazine is out. It's empty, that's good. Obviously this has a loaded indicator, geladen, right there. So we're gonna take off the safety. I have a snap cap, so I'm gonna take it off. Let's see, it's in a millimeter. It has this rubber insert in the middle so that when the firing pin hits it, it doesn't get damaged or crystallized, I believe. I'm not sure if this applies to this firearm, but I know it applies to some, so I just rather not risk it. Regardless, the barrel, you can't really see it, but the barrel is empty. So now we can begin the process of taking it apart. I'm gonna grab it like so, thumb right here, pull it back a bit, pull the barrel back, fold this down. I usually like to move this back so I can try to loosen this up, because mine is really stiff. Comes out. This is what helps it fire. Hits this right here. Then I believe this hits that little insert right there, which cycles it so you can shoot it. It doesn't cycle it, but I believe it does this. Well, it pushes this down, see? Can hard to tell, but yeah. Okay, so once that is off, we can slide this off. Just slide it forward. Careful with this right here. So now we have this right here, the grip. It has the 2 00s right here on the trigger. We're gonna leave this fine, or alone, I mean. Right there it seems to have a U and something else, not sure what it is. Right there it seems to have a 0 or a Q, I can't really tell. But overall, pretty good. This is as much as we're gonna take this one apart. I could take off the grips, but there's really no point in it, at least for now. Put it right there. Now for this, toggle assembly. Oh, then it also has that right there. Seems like it's a Z, like a Z upside down 4. I'm not sure what it is, 7, not sure. And then it has a, looks like a T right there. Not sure, but however, I'm gonna take this off. From the right side, the assembly you're gonna push towards the left, like so. You wanna make it looser, you can prop this up, take it out. And you can take this off, you can hold this so it doesn't pop out, right there. Now you can fold this up, fold this out. This is the toggle assembly. Not sure what numbers were visible. I believe this one right there. I'm not sure if this one was visible, but it's right there, 00. This is the loaded indicator. Prop it up. Right there, it grabs the rim of the bullet, goes up. Right there, see? Gilad. 00 right here is a firing pin. This is the plunger, the spring, and then right underneath there is the firing pin itself, which we can fold up or push up. That's the firing pin that it shows, and as you can see, it has a 00. So at least according to what I see, it appears to be all matching, but I'm not gonna take that out. Otherwise, you just put something in here like a screwdriver. Just be careful with it. Turn it left. Little notch is gonna come out this way. This will pop off. You can separate the plunger from the spring firing pin, and then to put it in, you put in this notch through here, I guess, or one of the other notches has an opening, and then when you screw it to the right, you know, clockwise, it locks into place and then it stops it from coming out. Let me put this here. And that's essentially really it. You can take it apart further, obviously, but this is essentially what I do to clean it. And it's always so cool. I've been wanting a Luger for like 3 years now, and it is true that when you hit this, it does have a certain noise to it, like a tuning fork. You can't really hear it on camera, especially if you... It's hard to hear it, but it is true. It's really nice, and apparently if you don't hear that resonance, could be because it's cracked or something. Regardless, this is what it is. Very good looking firearm. Do have to clean it. I did shoot it not too long ago, and I had to clean it again, but I did just that right before I shot it. I did do a very thorough cleaning and oiling of it, so it is very lubricated. You can see those little ripples right there again. I'm not sure what that could mean. Like I said, I have a pretty good feeling this was refinished. But regardless, even if it was, I'm really not disappointed with the firearm. It's really good looking. So here we go. We have the barrel assembly, the toggle. I'm going to slide this in right here. See, just like that. Figure it out. It's not really that hard. Really, without even looking, it kind of just goes in on its own. Right there. This goes up. You can push this up. Push it forward. You're going to have that little space with tension. And then what you can do is fold this up. And then with one hand, you're just, grabbing the barrel with one hand and the toggle with the other. You want to move it up. Kind of align it a bit. About right there. Hold it like so. Get it aligned. Put this, this only goes in one way. I forgot what it's called, but it only goes in one way. Get it aligned. Right there. You want to, and then you can just wiggle it a bit. Goes all the way in. Put this down. As such. And then to put this back in, I always turn it upside down so that this hangs out like this, so it can't go any other way. You're gonna slide it. You're gonna put these rails right here, these rails, and these rails right here. I'm gonna line them up, slide them in. Now you would think that this is how it goes, right? Once it goes in. However, I flip it over. Make sure that this assembly goes in here. It's a little hard to see. Those are the recoil forks, I believe. So then this has to go in there. If it goes on the outside, it won't work. So it goes in there. Slide it all the way back. Let it focus. All the way back. Perfect. Now we're gonna put the little plate for the trigger. Gonna put it right here. It has this little, like this one right here. This like little lip. This little lip goes right under here. If you see, it has a little gap like a U. Put it right under like this, like so. See? So you have it like this, almost in like this L configuration. Put it right under, like that. You're gonna press it all the way down. Snaps in place. Check right here that it's flush. It is flush. Now you can pull this back, so you can move this forward or rearward, whatever. Put it back and you are all set. It is put together. Now if you want to try it for functionality, sorry, do that. It's supposed to be good. I don't like to dry fire it. It's a precaution. Put this down. Put the bullet with the point aiming up. Sorry, that's my family. Put it in. Cock it. And you pull this up. And it's all working. And then obviously for the toggle to stay up, you have to have an empty magazine and it'll stay up. In order to put it down, you can't, so you have to take out the magazine, pull the toggle, and then it'll close. Okay? Remember, anytime you're cleaning or taking apart a firearm, always make sure that you take out the magazine if it has one, and make sure that the barrel is empty. That's the last thing you want to do where you try to do something and you hurt yourself or somebody you love, so be careful. Just gonna put this back together, put the magazine back in there, get the bullet right now. That's it. I know this is different from what I usually post on here, but trust me, I've been wanting this firearm for a long time. I know people have asked me to do some The Last of Us songs and everything, and I do want to get to it. I know it might be way too late, but whatever, better late than never. Also noting I did put white out. on here, so it makes the aiming a little bit easier. It's hard to tell, but the sights are very narrow, so it's a little hard. Regardless, this is my little demonstration of my P08 Luger that I managed to get my hands on. It's a real piece of history, a beauty. Thanks for watching.